here to listen to the arguments put forth by the lawyers of Governor Bush and Mr. Gore in the dispute of the 2000 election for President of the United States.
Good morning. My name is Theodore Olson, and I will be representing Mr. Bush today. The reason we are here today is over the dispute on the electoral vote counting in the great state of Florida. As we all know, the election was held 1 month ago, and it furthered the time-honored tradition of voting and our democracy. Now we are faced with the prospect that our nation may go into utter chaos. The implication of this election is without debate, and it could very well decide how our nation will run our democracy. Even one false step can lead to mass chaos. So the weight upon these non-justices is without doubt. But I would like to start off by saying that my client won the election on election night. All right, that's a fact. The projections by news programs all show that my client won the election. Now, if you don't want to trust the news, trust the hardworking people that actually counted the votes. The integrity of the system is destroyed if we have a recount. This recount goes against the equal protection under the law as stated in the 14th Amendment of our great Constitution. The margin by which my client, Governor Bush, won was small, but that was also due to the fact that Mr. Gore ran a relatively well-run campaign. My main argument is that the votes counted should be upheld because we want to protect the integrity of our great nation and of our democracy. Thank you.
2.
Good day, Your Honor. I am David Blaze, representing the respected Al Gore. My fellow lawyer claims that recounting votes violates the 14th Amendment of Equal Protection. However, since when, may I ask, does rechecking your steps result in discrimination and unfair treatment? The Florida Supreme Court has done everything in its power to treat both parties equally. This is proper because in a national election, equal treatment is key. In fact, it is so key that every measure possible should be taken to maintain it. There is an irrefutable discrepancy in Florida's counting of the ballots cast. The only way possible to correct for this and to ensure that all future national elections are also decided fairly is for the great Supreme Court to establish a far-reaching, uniform standard of vote counting. If every state and county was made to count the votes the same way, we would never be in such a dilemma again. Once such a standard is established by the Supreme Court, Florida's votes should be recounted according to that new standard. This is a true way to uphold our democracy, the great democracy that my fellow lawyer was talking about. Double-checking without providing any loopholes or back alleys for lies and deception to sneak through.
The court has ruled in favor of Governor George W. Bush in a 7-2 vote because of the unconstitutionality of recounting electoral votes. Furthermore, conducting a recount by December 12th wouldn't be possible because of the lack of time we have. Therefore, the court has decided that the President of the United States is now George W. Bush.
Yo, we did it!
But my client invented the internet.
Hi, I'm doing a report for the New York Times, and I would like to know if you can state your name.
My name is Mabel Lee.
And Mabel Lee, what do you work for?
I'm currently unemployed by choice.
And what town do you come from in Florida?
I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay, so a real swing state voter. Okay, how do you feel about the 7-2 victory today by George Bush in the Supreme Court?
I was absolutely thrilled. George Bush is my man, and he is the man to run this country.
Thank you, Mabel Lee.
Hi, I'm a reporter from the New York Times. Can you state your name and your town, please?
My name is Maximilian Davidson, and I am from Miami, Florida.
And what is your occupation, Maximilian?
I'm an investment banker.
And how do you feel today about George Bush's 7-2 victory in the Supreme Court?
Oh, don't even get me started. That was the worst decision ever. Like, George Bush should have never won. What? Is that the one from Jacksonville?
That's right. It's me, Mabel Lee.
It's because of people like them.